make sure you can see. There we go. I've done some work on the base. Let's see if we can bring that up a little bit more. Done some work on the base over the weekend, and I had to redo some parts of the face. It just wasn't quite right. And I kept looking and I thought, wow, I've got to really take a look. Let's see, this side view, where this is like, these are feathers that come up and hang over the beak, but I just didn't have my measurements quite right. And so I haven't done the detail yet. These are just base forms, but I really worked on getting my measurements. I'll show you what I mean. For example, I have a spot on the top of the head. Let's see if I can mark that for you. Right here, I have a little spot I've marked right here, and you can see it here, right there. So I started making my measurements again from that area, as well as the 3/4 views. I have a picture of how the skull looks in there. So it sort of makes sense of how that beak comes out of that face. It's all feathers that make that heart-shaped face. And if they didn't have that feather pattern in the front of their face, they would look like just another hawk almost. Even though it's an owl, it would almost look more like a hawk. So I started, here's the X marks the spot on the head too. Just measuring from that point. And then again on both sides. And you look at this side and you go like this. And then you turn it this way and you look at the other diagram and you just take your measurements, like how far down is the eye from that spot. I would put my calipers like that, and then I would see that if I put it there, it would go right to the center. See how that works? So you get this way of checking your proportions constantly as you go. And so I redid some areas on the face, still just general forms, and I like to use my Riffler tool to smooth everything out, just to get it so that I can see what I've done and I can remeasure after I smooth out. And then for my main view, which is right here, I've been trying to adjust as I go, but getting those feet started underneath. I don't know if you can see that clearly. The next sculpture I'm going to be putting up here so you can really get a great close-up. Right now this is stuck to this base, and then I have a turntable coming for our next sculpture, which will go up here. Oh, I have to take a break. Sorry. We'll pause for now and I'll come back.